guys, welcome to another wonderful and exciting episode of the show Pages. My name is Tiana and of course you know Pages is that one show that shows on your online TV channel, Montage Africa TV. And today we're looking at a very wonderful topic, peace. I have my guest in the house. I have Mrs. Loretta Achidume, who is actually the founder of Miss Peace Nigeria. It's so good to have you on the show, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
I also have beside me the current Miss Peace Nigeria, Miss Melody Odiete. I hope I didn't murder it.
No, you didn't.
You look glamorous. Are you sure I won't go for this pageantry thing? And of course I have you beside me, so you're going to rig it for me.
Oh, no.
It's so good to have you both on the show today. Why Miss Peace Nigeria? What's actually the overview of Miss Peace Nigeria? What is it all about?
Okay, thank you. Miss Peace Nigeria is not just a pageant. It's a pageant with a difference. Talking about peace, the name say Miss Peace Nigeria is to promote peace and to add positive value to our society.
Wow.
You know, to groom these girls to become future leaders, and to always know that Nigeria is a better place for all of us to be.
Obviously. So what was actually the inspiration? What was the motivation behind Miss Peace Nigeria?
Okay, I personally like to add positive value to the society any way I can. And then I'm an ex-beauty queen. So
I see.
That's the reason for the project. It's beauty for peace.
Wow.
So you can actually use beauty to promote peace. You can use beauty to promote anything positive.
Now I get it now. I now know why you both are looking so beautiful. So I have an ex-beauty queen beside me and I have a current beauty queen beside me. It's actually a wonderful show today. Okay, what has been your experience like for the past 1 year?
Okay, my experience so far has been really wonderful and very, very educative. That's one aspect of life I really appreciate. I love knowledge. And apart from the fact that I get to meet people of, different ethnic group, I got the opportunity to travel out and represent this great nation, Nigeria, in Miss Progress International 2017. So there I met young women with so much power. When I mean power, I mean the power of knowledge. So having being with them for some days and you understand, having a conversation really helps me to see things outside my own world. Because it's not just here alone. Sometimes you have to get out to see what is happening, so you will not be a king of a whole. So you need to understand things happening, and Miss Peace Nigeria has really given me this privilege, and I really treasure it.
Wow, that's a wonderful one. I'm going to come back to you, Mrs. Loretta Achidume. What success have you recorded so far?
Yes, over the years it's been quite successful. I give all the glory to God because we started it really big in 2010, where we celebrated Nigeria at 50, and we had a lot of endorsements from the government, and we had a huge participation and success. And then we've been able to get the franchise to do Miss Progress Nigeria from Miss Progress International. So that's why she went to Italy to represent Nigeria in Miss Progress International 2017. She just got back from that one. That has given her exposure, and it has also made her a different person. I think she would think differently from how she used to think before, positively.
So what has been your feedback from the public? Like the feedback, what do you have positive feedbacks from the public?
Yes, everyone likes the fact that we're doing Miss Peace Nigeria because it's different. It's not just like every beauty pageant. It's no bikini, no swimsuit. We're not promoting anything in any way. We want these girls to be different. We want them to be able to stand and represent Nigeria anywhere, and then we want them to be able to add value to the society.
That's a wonderful one. I'm coming back to you, Miss Peace Nigeria. I know for sure that every pageantry or every pageant or every queen is expected to go on some projects. So have you been able to do any projects for the past 1 year?
So far, so good. I will say to the glory of the Lord. I won't use me as an individual. I will say the whole team were able to carry out a huge project. So far we've done a lot of things that we can say most queens haven't done. Apart from visiting the IDP camp, going down to Lagos to do malaria outreach, then going down to Nasarawa, and we recently, like last month, just launched our school Peace Club So there are lots more coming up. So carrying out this project has been God, has been the entire team, not just the Queen only. It's putting hands together, working out things.
So do you intend to use this experience outside Miss Peace Nigeria? Do you intend to continue with this experience, this knowledge you've gained in this past 1 year after you finish dropping the crown?
Definitely. No knowledge is lost. And said, what's the point of you having knowledge and not making use of it? The reason you acquire it at first is for you to be able to use it. So I really, really have great plans because Miss Peace has given me the platform and have showed me my ability that I can live beyond my dreams, like go beyond, and I can move mountains. And I believe in few years from now, you will hear about me.
Wow!
Not just the name, but the things I intend to do in life. Just like the career of the Vision said, she's a woman that has so much. A big heart for our nation. That's why she's doing it. She's not doing it for money or publicity. She's doing it because of the love she has in her heart. And this has really inspired me that I can do more and I can be just like her.
And trust me, I can't wait to see you in the next 5 years to come. Ms. Achidume, what was the inspiration behind your pet projects?
Okay, for Miss Peace Nigeria, we look at the gaps and try to fill in the gaps. So right now we know that the youth, we have to go to the youth, we have to talk to them, we have to let them know the essence of peace. And we have to let them know how to build peace, how to promote peace in our country. It's not about going to other countries to go stay there because they don't feel comfortable in Nigeria, or it's not about causing any violence in the country. We for the Peace Club, which Miss Peace Nigeria just launched in schools, is going to talk to those children, going to make them participate in peace promotion, letting them know the value of peace, how to be peaceful, how to live in have a peaceful coexistence and all that. So I think if we get started from there, catching them young, we'll be able to make Nigeria where we want it to. The youth have to be involved in whatever we want to do in the country.
Okay, is that where you indulge your past queens in your future events or future programs? Is that where you still keep contact or keep track with your past queens?
Yes. Once the queen hands over, she is already part of Miss Peace Nigeria for life. So she's always part of our programs. We share ideas, and then she's always in our events, and she's just part of the program for life. Like I said, it's for life. It's not just a 1 year thing.
I understand.
She's already part of Miss Peace Nigeria for life. Even the next one that comes is part of Miss Peace Nigeria. Whatever she wants to do, we support her. Whatever we want to do, she's part of it. So that's it.
Miss Peace Nigeria, what's your take on how we can foster peace in the country?
Okay, like my boss has earlier said, we need to target the youth, which Miss Peace has really hold strong, like going for the youth, especially from the tender age, because if we look at the militants and the crisis we have here in Nigeria, it's usually carried out by the youth because of their strength. So I believe if the youths are being handled well, they would not sell their future. Someone told me something that young men fight old men's war. Like young men fight old men's war. So why are we fighting for old men who have lived their life? Why do we keep on selling our future? Like if you take for instance, we decide to carry guns, we decide to fight the government, so we are all causing delay, ruin our future, because whether we like it or not, there's going to be a loophole at the end of it. So why do all this when we can just focus on our future? So not everybody is open to such knowledge, especially those that are not really educated. So Miss Peace Nigeria decided to take it to schools and to even laymen to know about this, how to preserve their future, their children's future, and the future of Nigeria. Because for we to move to the next level, we need to live in peace by living together. One heart, oneness, in unity. That's what we need. And from the youth, the strength of the nation, we decide to hold it.
strong.
Yeah, very strong.
I get it. I get it. Mr. Achidume, what's your take on fostering peace in Nigeria? Do you feel that peace should be left for the government alone or for entities like Miss Peace Nigeria?
Okay, I just want everyone to know that peace begins with you, peace begins with me. Just like the president has said, change begins with you. You can't just sit down and waiting for government. Once you can change something, once you can add value, once you can be peaceful and the other person is doing something about peace, everywhere is going to be peaceful. So you can't just wait for the government. We all have a role to play. If everyone begins to know that we have a role to play, Nigeria will be peaceful and the world will be peaceful. Yes.
Okay, Mrs. Achidume, what's our expectation for this year's Miss Peace Nigeria? What are we looking forward to seeing?
This year's event promises to be educating, entertaining, has a lot of things to offer. So.
Well, thank you. It's been a wonderful time out here with the founder of Miss Peace Nigeria, Mrs. Achidume. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And the current Miss Peace Nigeria, Miss Melody, it's so good to have you on the show. And I hope you had a wonderful time out, because I did, and I got to learn a whole lot from today's episode. Like we know, and like Des said, we don't have to wait for the government to foster or bring peace to us. Peace can start with you and I. Peace can start with all of us coming together and doing something in unity and in togetherness. I get to see you next time on the same show. It's Pages and it's Tiana World Bassi. See you next time.